What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of WWE 2K19 Hidden Features, where I show you guys some features that are rare and that you might not know from this year's game. Do keep in mind that some of these, of course, you're gonna know, especially if you are a veteran in the WWE game series. Which is why I ask you guys to leave your recommendations down in the comments below of any features that you want me to cover in an upcoming episode. With that being said, let's get right to it. And in this year's game, they ended up including a lot of specific commentary, not just for single superstars such as when they're doing the entrance and so on, but also with certain matches that we get to do. So if we get certain superstars such as Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne going at it, because they have a feud, you're gonna hear commentary kind of recapping it and indicating their history that led to the quote-unquote match that is happening in the game, which is pretty cool. So I know a lot of us don't like commentary and most of us have it off, but sometimes if you're gonna do a very good match, it's interesting to at least listen to the first minute of the match to hear what the commentary have to say.
The rivalries over the years, but guys, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like the rivalry between Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. Yeah, after Pete Dunne defeated Roderick Strong to retain the United Kingdom Championship, I thought there was no way they'd ever be on the same page. Fast forward just a few weeks later, and they ended up as partners in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Go figure. If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that.
Up next, we got a new brand addition to this year's game, and this is the Scrap Trap match, which is a steel cage match made by Baron Blade over in My Career. And yes, no surprise here, it's made of quote-unquote scrap, but you're actually able to use it on exhibition as it is part of the custom matches steel cage type. So if you press steel cage match and you go to customize the match, go all the way to the end, go steel cage type, and you're able to select it from here. And again, nothing really changes, it's just the appearance of the actual steel cage. Sticking to My Career, similar to like the Double Demon entrance, there's another pretty cool team entrance that is available for us to use. And this is like an alternate club entrance, which is very different from the one that we've seen because again, in My Career, you end up teaming with AJ and also Finn Balor to take on specific group, so this entrance is born from there. So I wanted to clarify where exactly this comes from, but also let you guys know that if you make a 3-man team, you're still able to use this as it is not exclusive to My Career. And back to inside the cage, we got Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan, and something coming back from last year's game was that you was able to remove the straps of certain superstars such as The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and so on. This year, Jason Jordan has a different attire, so he can't necessarily do it, but guys like Kurt Angle are still able to do it. All you gotta do is press R1 and down on the D-pad, just in case you didn't know from last year. So not necessarily a hidden feature, but just reminding you guys that it is still there. And if there is any new superstars that are able to do this, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make sure to cover it in an upcoming episode. Another feature that is in the game that a lot of people seem to be forgetting is the fact that you're able to press down on the D-pad to switch between signature and finisher if you already have both of them. This year, paybacks are a new addition, so you're kinda able to do the similar thing with that, in which you're able to press down on the left thumbstick and switch between the one that you want to do. Another tips that I want to give you guys and that you might not necessarily know is the fact that with the use of taunts, you could get your superstar to use their payback. So for example, if they got automatic reversal, kip up, or so on, if you do a taunt, the possibility of them using this goes higher. Like this, they get to waste it and they don't get to have their second level 2 payback. Now this doesn't always work, but it is very successful, especially in towers when you're doing the $1 million challenge. Something that seems to work a lot is that if they already have their payback, go do a crowd taunt in the corner, and more times than not, the superstar is gonna end up using their payback. So again, it doesn't always work, but the possibility of it is much more higher. And the last thing I want to talk to you guys, heading it over to creation, and this is such a nice feature that I didn't get to see right away, and it was pointed out to me by Johnny from New Legacy Inc., and that is the fact that if you go over to attire and you highlight the part color, you're able to randomize the color of the attire. This is gonna come very handy when we see superstar using updated attire in WWE television. All you really have to do is press R3, which is clicking on the right stick, and it will switch it multiple times. Now of course there's a limit to it in the sense that it will restart to the beginning color after it gives you 20 plus different combinations. This with the fact that you're able to randomize your custom superstar is just awesome update in this year's game. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this hidden feature episode. I hope that you learned something from it. If you did, make sure to elbow drop a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications, and let me know down in the comments below any suggestions that you have. Let's try to go for 500 and plus likes so we can drop another video right away. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Macho T, dig it.